WLWT News 5, leading the way with breaking news.
Therefore, Ms. Zhu is not guilty of this offense by reason of insanity. I will issue a written order to that effect. If you want to remain. If you want to make noise, go out in the hall, head up to the parking lot right now, because I don't want to hear any of it.
Tense moments in a courtroom as the woman accused of stabbing a child is found not guilty by reason of insanity. And good evening, everybody. I'm Mike Dardis.
And I'm Cherie Palello, the victim's mother, getting very emotional on the stand earlier today as she was describing the moments after her son was stabbed by a neighbor.
The tip of this ceramic knife, a very sharp knife used in the attack, remains lodged right now in the child's back as we talk right now today. WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson live in Lebanon covering this trial. Karen.
And Mike, just within the last hour, Judge Don Oda found Xiaowen Zhu not guilty by reason of insanity. She had been charged with attempted aggravated murder. Now, to be clear, no one is arguing that she did not stab the child. However, the defense argued she did not know her actions were wrong due to her mental illness. For the first time, the public is getting a look at the ceramic knife used to stab a 3-year-old child. The boy's neighbor, 47-year-old Xiaowen Zhu, stabbed him 9 times, 3 that penetrated his skin. March 4th of last year, the toddler had just walked out of his home in Deerfield Township holding a Yoda doll. He was walking to the bus stop with his older brother when he was attacked.
When I get to the door, I see Miss Zhu standing over my 3-year-old, who is crouched down on the driveway on all fours, and she's standing over him with a knife while my other son is off to her side.
Brianne Beckner says she yelled at Zhu to stop, and she did. It wasn't until Beckner took off her son's coat when she realized the extent of his injuries.
When I take off his jacket, his entire back is just soaked with blood, and so that's when I realized that the injuries are more significant than I thought.
Psychologists testified today. Zhu said she thought there were strangers outside of her house.
It was her assumption that those strangers were monitoring the home. That was of concern to her, in response to which she said she grabbed a knife, went outside, and then confronted the strangers.
In determining whether Zhu is not guilty by reason of insanity, Judge Don Oda will have to decide if she knew her actions were wrong when she stabbed the toddler. Psychologists who testified gave different opinions. And again, just a short time ago, Judge Oda did find Zhu not guilty by reason of insanity. Zhu's family extremely relieved. They walked out of the courtroom. They spoke with me. They said they now just pray she can get the help that she needs and hopefully one day be reunited with her husband and her own children. As for the little boy's family, they had a large group here also. Just the looks on their faces spoke volumes of how disappointed they are. Reporting live in Lebanon, Karen Johnson, WLWT News 5.
Karen, this case so highly charged, especially because of the nature of the victim here, a little 3-year-old. Will Zhu be released immediately? What happens now?
You know, now she will be going back to Summit Behavioral. After that, she will be looked at again. Psychologists will talk to her. There will be more hearings kind of to determine her next steps. But she will be under court order, court supervision for the next 11 years.
All right, Karen Johnson, live in Warren County for us. Karen, thank you.